mission don't stop. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Tuesday, May 27th, 8:54 a.m. Before the work shift. You know what I'm saying? Making some calls. Getting closer and closer to these deals, man, you know? Just think like, you know, every day you laying this brick down, you know, having faith in the unseen, you know, and really just holding that thought that it's all gonna come into fruition. You know, it's all gonna be made into flesh, you know. And just knowing that by the work you putting in every day. It is a hard thing, you know, to for a lot of people, especially when you don't got that mental fortitude and you ain't got that mental strength, you know, to be able to have faith in what's unseen. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people want instant gratification, especially how we live now, you know. You can get shit quick, you know what I'm saying? How today's time is. You know, you can get get Ubers everywhere, Uber Eats, you know, groceries can get sent right to the crib. You know, you ain't gotta do nothing, lift up a finger. You know what I mean? And it's just how the world is now, you know. The TikTok world and Instagram reels and all that. You know, motherfuckers got real short attention spans, you know what I mean? So, really just having faith in that, you know what I'm saying? Having faith in it being real because you see it in your mind's eye, you know what I'm saying? That's what's important, you know. Having faith and knowing that what you see in your mind's eye isn't an illusion. You know what I mean? A lot of people tell themselves that, or, you know, give in and give up. You know what I mean? I had said, I don't know if I said it in one of these videos, I'm pretty sure I did, but really just understanding, like I said, I've been striving towards what I'm achieving now for years, you know what I mean? And I could definitely understand why a lot of people give up and just, you know, give in to the norm and give in to what society tells them to do, you know what I mean? And for me, you know, I just think that I got real resilience, you know what I mean? Bro, like, I just think I got real resilience. Not even that to my own horn or nothing like that. I just, you know, had that mindset that once I got my mind set on something, I gotta achieve it, you know what I mean? Because I know that the only way for me not to achieve it is for me to quit. And that's with anything, you know. That could be with sports. I'm not even just talking about me when I say that's with anything. Like, that could be with anything, like with anybody. That could be with like sports. That could be with for the ladies, you know, trying to achieve something where they trying to be an entrepreneur in their own field, in their own right. You know, starting up a business, or, you know, selling hair, selling clothes, whatever it is somebody trying to do, you know. I really, truly believe that the only way people really fail is when they quit, you know. Because your breakthrough could have been, because you know, your breakthrough ain't instant, or it's not, you know, the same path as others, you may have to go through some character building, circumstances, shall I say, you know, for you before you had your breakthrough, you know what I mean? And that could be for your own good without you even knowing it, you know what I mean? And a lot of people give up then, you know? Like, it's definitely, how about this? I was just watching, like I said, it's May 27th, 2025. Cat just did his little stream of university. And there was some people on when he was giving some awards, and it was some smaller streamers. And two girls had said that you know, they've been doing the streamer university since they was 15 years old and 15 in high school. And I believe I know for a fact they was out of high school. So let's just say, even if they was still young, let's just say it was 19, 20. You know, that's 4 or 5 years, you know, that they was on the internet achieving those dreams. I mean, you know, chasing to achieve those dreams. And they didn't get on Kai streaming university to 5 years later. You know, that's real resilience, you know what I mean? And they was, you know, breaking down crying and stuff like that, but you know, that's how it is sometimes, you know what I mean? Because, you know, for somebody to hold on to a vision that only they can see for that long, man, listen, I tell you, that's nothing but resilience, and that's something that's just gonna build the character to when they do achieve what they achieve, you know, they gonna know, like, they gonna have the mental fortitude to stay consistent and stay disciplined enough to keep it, you know what I mean? And that's just what I think about certain shit. And I also, like I say, I think that sometimes it's certain people that go through certain shit where you the person that gotta wait 4 to 5 years, or in my case, 8 years, you know, you going through certain things in your own life to where when you do have your breakthrough, it could connect with some people, you know what I mean, whoever watching it. You know, it'll make somebody be like, damn, they waited this long. I know I could, you know, I know I could be resilient, and I could show the same resilience to stick to what I want to do for as long as it takes to do it, you know. That's just what I think. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these videos dropping, I ain't really got no viewers or anything like that, but I'm gonna keep dropping these videos and all, you know. And if you are watching this video right now, let me know what year you watching it. Let me know how it's connecting with you, you know. Let me know if you enjoy it or not, you know what I'm saying? If it's binge watch worthy, you know. All this content I'm dropping in around this time, you know. I'm on my way to the job site later on, you know, today, putting in the work. Y'all see my uniform, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's just how we coming. That's just how we bumming, man. I'm looking for some call-worthy houses right now. So give me a minute and let me get somebody on the phone for y'all, so you know we can hear a conversation. I'll be right back. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing? I was calling in regards to a property you posted on Zillow at 107 Pine Forest Lane.
Yes.
Yes. I just really wanted to give you a call today. My name's Jay Robinson. I'm possibly interested in making a cash offer on the property. Is now a bad time?
Actually, yes, I get a call back.
Okay. Would it be okay if I can follow up with you later on today?
No, that's totally fine. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What time would be a good time for you?
Let's see. Let's do like 3 o'clock. Is that okay? 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock?
Yeah. Is
Okay.
that all right?
Okay. All right. That's okay. I'll give you a call back at 3 o'clock then.
All right. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
All right. You too. Thank you. Don't even call this shit luck. Don't call this shit none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just aligning myself with who I'm supposed to be aligned with, you know? the same time, you know, it took years to get to this point that I'm at even right now. You know what I mean? I'm going off, 3.5 hours of sleep. I was just at work last night. You know what I'm saying? Well, yesterday all the way until last night. You know what I'm saying? Back up 3.5 hours. We back hitting it. We pumping. We going. You know? I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in coincidence. You know, I believe in alignment. You know what I mean? And like I said, I believe in the power of the man, of my mind, God's mind. And I honestly know that, you know, once you align yourself with certain thoughts and certain frequencies, you gonna attract that, you know? So, yeah, man. I look at every call, you know, like it's one step closer to the people I'm supposed to be aligned with. And yeah, man, that's how y'all should look at any and everything we do, you know, in this lifetime, you know, aligning ourselves with who we supposed to be aligned with, you know what I mean? Because you're going to be aligning yourself with something, regardless of the fact, you know? So, it's just all about making sure you're putting your best foot forward, making sure you on the correct frequency, you know what I mean? And go within self, man. Bro, I ain't here to preach or nothing like that, but I'm definitely here to inspire, man. And it's for who it's for, you know? For real, for real. And, you know, looking at this from whatever time y'all looking at it, you know, I hope y'all can be inspired by these words and, you know, by me being a representation of the power we all got, you know what I'm saying? No matter where you come from, no matter what your upbringing is, no matter what walk of life you from, we all could tap into, we can all tap into greatness if we choose to, you know? So where they gonna really think it's a Michael Jordan story, like it's something written out of a book or something you seen in a movie, you know what I'm saying? But the whole time you know, you work towards that and you was, you know, trying to go within your own self and make sure that, you know, you align yourself with the correct things, you know. I hope I ain't rambling. I hope I'm making sense. You know, I'm trying to find another crib too. See if we can get somebody else on the phone. So, yeah, man, that's how we bumming, that's how we coming, man. You know, early in the morning, crack it down. What you willing to sacrifice for what you want? A lot of motherfuckers say they willing to sacrifice shit, but they ain't even willing to sacrifice, you know, the minute things. You know, they ain't willing to sacrifice being the eyeball, being the black sheep. You know, but I know if you watching this, man, you definitely willing. You know, and you got it in you for you to even click on this video, no matter what time it is. You know, you got it in you, bro. It's just about, do you want it or not, bro? And do you have the resilience, you know, to stay true to it, no matter how long it take. Like I keep saying, that's what I know my story gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna represent. You know what I'm saying? Resilience and staying the course and let's see if we can call this crib. Staying the course. Damn, this bitch smaller than a mine. Oh yeah, man, watch this. I'm finna throw them when I throw them. I'm gonna be completely transparent. Cause this bitch, we ain't finna lie, we ain't finna do none of that. If you are doing wholesale real estate and you throwing out these offers, don't be afraid to throw out what you gotta throw out, man. Don't be trying to please them and tell them what they want to hear. Oh, bro, just like a woman, you trying to walk up, talk to her, you trying to get on that, the worst you can say is no. So, and like I said, you're going to be aligned with who you need to be aligned with and have faith in that, trust that. No.
Hello, you have reached Neil Chapin with Farm Bureau Insurance.
Give them one more call just so they know it ain't no fluke. Sometimes it's cool for y'all to just help me ring, and even if they don't answer, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, whether they answer and they not interested, or whether they answer,
Hello, you have reached Neil Chapin with Farm Bureau.
or whether they don't answer, I'm getting closer to who I'm supposed to be aligned with, bro. And it's gonna feel like, you know, it's meant. I already know. I really do. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Right now, you know. Right now, today, I know. I know what I know. I already seen it in my mind's eye, bro. So, yeah, that's how we bumming. That's how we coming. So let me try to get somebody on this phone. I'm doing better by looking at y'all instead of looking at myself. But yeah, man, let me get somebody on this phone, and we gonna re-intervene, man. Hopefully I can. Well, when I get a conversation, we gonna see how they come, how they bumming. Give me 1 minute.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 6-7.
Let y'all hear the rings too. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's hear the rings too. Fuck it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
We weeding out, you know, the ones that's we need to weed out so we can get right in acquaintance with who we supposed to be in acquaintance with. You know, they gonna feel like I'm the right person for them, like God sent me to them, like I'm supposed to be aligned with them, and vice versa. You know, that's how it's gonna be. We gonna connect on a real level, on a human level, and that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. They ain't even got no pictures inside this one. Me. They say it's an investor special, huh? Is that so? Is that so? I'm just reading these little descriptions they say. I'm saying though, y'all say this something for the buy and flip. Either the buy and flip, buy and hold, right? But y'all got it at market value. Which is cool, I mean. Exterior in good condition. Beautiful renovated master. shower, no bathtub in it. Okay, no bathtub in this bathroom. HVAC 2018. 12-year-old roof. Okay, interesting. Settlement cracks are visible in several rooms. Crack on the front porch. Right. Okay. Ain't even leave a number on this one. Let me see, make sure everything real quick. Right. Okay, that is. Okay, check. Yeah, that ain't even posted by though. I don't know. I'm starving, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively and literally, bro. Hey, look, I want to tell y'all something, right? So I'm just been with y'all too right now, and I'm going through these cribs, looking for some properties and shit. So y'all still watching me work, even if I'm not. Y'all don't hear me like dialing or nothing like that, or unnecessarily on the call. I'm still working. Cause I'm going, I'm weeding, going through these properties to see which ones to call on, cause some of these is fully renovated type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and then some of them, like, I don't know about y'all, but like this one's a mobile home right here. I'm cool on calling on mobile homes and shit like that. If you are into real estate, wholesale real estate, I'm cool on like mobile homes and trailers and shit like that. But I was gonna say that, one thing about it, this is what I always like. It's funny to me, like I'll be like, see a motherfucker who eating or something like that. I'm like, oh yeah, he getting money. Oh, he eating good. You feel me? But that's just, on some shit from my past life, And I'm saying past life, even though, cause I see where I'm at right now in my mind's eye, So I see where I'm at in my mind's eye, so I say past life, And but that's just from my past life, like growing up, ain't shit to eat type shit, bro. Ain't shit to eat, gotta make do on phone them. So that shit funny, like I say that, like, yeah, that nigga getting money, he getting eating, or you know what I'm saying, he getting big, like, and yeah, that's just funny as hell, man. I'm definitely starving, figuratively and literally, as of this moment right now, though. I'll tell you that for sure, bro. But let me see if I can get some more dial, get them up like a dialed in or something like that. What time we at? We at 24 minutes. Yeah, man. These them little chunky whoops right here. Calling all investors, builders, and visionaries on Fugri. You calling me? Let's see. They say they calling all visionaries. What I just been telling y'all this whole motherfucking time. Real visionary. Bro. Let's see. Now I know I got the luxurious living right here on the side of me too.
Yes, I'm out.
Yes, how you doing today? My name is Jay Robinson. I was calling you about your property you posted on Zillow.
Okay.
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing today?
Yeah, doing great. Yourself?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm glad to hear that. And I appreciate you for asking as well. So
No problem.
yeah, man. I was just looking to see if well, I was actually, possibly interested in giving you a cash offer for this property. Is now a bad time to talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it, but you need to see it first. It's completely burnt. Like, so
Right.
if you haven't done a new construction, whoever's gonna come onto this project needs to have new construction experience. If you're looking to go ahead and get this financed by a hard money lender or a private money lender, they're gonna want to know that you have done, 2 to 3 new constructions in the last couple years. Still a good deal,
Right.
because foundation is already there,
Mm-hmm.
driveway is already there, right? Which is that's probably, and of course the water lines coming from the city into the lot. Those would cost you 30 to 40,000 on a lot that you just never built before. You know, so like that's never been built before.
Right.
You would have to factor all those costs in. So you're able to keep the foundation. You're able to keep the driveway. You already got the plumbing and everything underground already installed into the house, right? So now it's just framing on up. So yeah, I can send you the information by way of email.
Yeah.
So and then you could know what you're dealing with.
Okay, you can definitely send me an email. I could text you at this number and just give you my email right now.
Text
Okay.
me the number on the
Okay.
email, and I'll send over the photos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we also basically we do consulting, fix and flip consulting and stuff like that as well. And we actually hold calls on like Tuesdays and Thursdays. We let people jump on for free to just learn and see how the strategy we take, which is finding, funding, fixing, and flipping properties. We call it the 4 Fs. So
Yeah.
if you're interested, let me know. I could add you on to one of the calls, and at the end of the day, we're also kind of building out a network of other investors, wholesalers, private money lenders, and more.
Okay, that definitely sounds like something I'd be interested in. Cause I love making new relationships, man. What's your name, as well? I forgot to ask you.
Amir.
Amir.
Yep.
Okay. My name's Jay Robinson. It's great to meet you, man. I feel like me and you gonna build a great relationship for many years to come.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'll send over the photos, man. Definitely, man. It's about that. Been doing it for some time. I've got 20 years experience.
Okay.
I started wholesaling, got into fix and flips, and then also started developing, doing new constructions as well.
Okay.
And yeah, so what I'll do, I'll email you those photos, and then I'll send you an onboarding form, right? So if you're interested in joining the call, just fill out the onboarding form, and then I'll send you the links on the calls, and then every Tuesday and Thursday at noon. And from there, we can just kind of build out, the network.
Okay, that sounds great. About this property, let me just ask you a couple more questions, if that's okay with you.
Shoot.
Okay, all right. So was this a primary residence for you, or is this a rental property of yours?
No. I'm an investor. I bought it the way it is.
Right.
I bought it.
Okay.
It's a burnt property. I bought it burnt.
Yeah. You bought it burnt.
I'm also, I have a partner that's, he's handling the financing. He's looking for financing as well.
Okay.
So whichever comes first, we sell it, then we sell it.
Right.
And, if he gets the financing, then I will remove the listing, and we'll just go ahead and build it ourselves.
Okay.
But do me a favor, because I'm actually in the middle of a few things.
Okay.
Text me the questions. I don't mind answering them.
Right.
I'll send over the photos now, so you can see the property, and then we can take it from there. Okay.
Okay. I just text you my email, Javaris Robinson 26. So that's me. Just shoot me an email, man.
I don't think I caught your name. Your name?
My name's Javaris Robinson. J Robinson for short. Yeah.
Jay Robinson.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay, man. Good to meet you, man. Coming up. Okay. Talk to you soon.
Great to meet you. Yes, sir. All right. Bye-bye. He's gonna be a great asset. He's gonna be a great asset, man. And he's definitely gonna be somebody I can tell that I'm gonna be working with for some time. Yeah, man. We turn. He seemed like he ready to get that bitch off. Like he ain't even he really gave me some information. And it's just, I just really with it. It's just with him being an investor, I know he probably got other properties, so that's why it was cool to take his number down. With it being like a fire burn, and really gotta knock that bitch down, and just you can keep the foundation, but you gonna really basically be doing a full renovation on folk. That motherfucker gonna it's damn near worth it though. I mean, it's just about who really reinvest in that motherfucker. That's all. Bro. Like, who really invest in that motherfucker? That's really it. This bitch, like, how the picture look. It was only one picture, it ain't even had like no real pictures on there. On my bad, I had I just had a brain freeze, but yeah, though, ain't even no real pictures just once, so, you know, but yeah, you have to knock that bitch down and all, bro, but I could see over here, he be doing business, and he could be somebody cool to, like, keep in contact with, build the relationship with him saying that he, you know, they had calls and stuff like that with other wholesalers, investors, and, you know, things like that. That's just a good community to be a part of, building relationships. Anything we talking about really doing, bro, we talking about building relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get fine. Like, that's how you get to where you want to go, by connecting and you know, connecting and, you know, just adding value to others. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely beautiful when, you know, people can come together and help each other, uplift each other, man. For real. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Man, we going on 32 minutes now. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard a few conversations. Y'all heard some people not answer. I've been just chatting with y'all too, so y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know how we bumming, how we coming. Laying this brick down today. The mission don't stop. Yeah, man. Another breakdown, man, for the day. It's finna get laid. Believe that. Get up with y'all, man. For sure.